Apex Legends is a very weird game because the internet talks about it like it's dead, but then you check all of the ratings and there's still hundreds of thousands of people playing it. So it's not really dead. It's in a much funnier place. It's alive, but everybody's mad at it. And honestly, I think that's a bit worse because when a game is really bad, people move on. Nobody's waking up in a cold sweat saying, oh my God, well, I want to play more Concord.
Oh boy, 3 a.m.
I want to talk about how Apex went from feeling like the future of shooters to feeling like you have to have a therapist. So we'll start at the beginning of Apex and then work our way to today. People just forget how insane it felt when Apex came out because the hype wasn't slow. It just kind of appeared and then everyone was talking about it.
Let's go!
And the reason it hit so hard is because Apex fixed a bunch of the problems with the Battle Royale genre that it was all facing. Movement was better, fighting was faster, and the ping system, oh my God, this is in every game now, but at the time was completely revolutionary. It felt like you were talking on a mic without talking on a mic.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
And still could communicate better than most ranked teammates had with a full headset. Playing Battle Royale with randoms was basically just 3 strangers either looting or calling each other slurs in different buildings until one of them died or disconnected.
You shut up when I'm talking to you! You shut your mouth!
All these special techniques and hopping and jumping and doing splits in the air, nobody knew how to do yet. Everyone was bad together. And that was honestly the most fun era of any multiplayer game ever. And this is where I think Apex just missed their huge opportunity because for a long time, Apex was just Battle Royale or ranked Battle Royale. There was maybe a limited time event that would come where you got to wear a new hat or something. Maybe there was a train, but after that, there was nothing. So everything had to be a full Battle Royale match, 10, 20, 30 minutes sometimes. It was really cool when we got new stuff, but the game launched in 2019. And the first permanent non-Battle Royale mode, Arenas, showed up in 2021. And Arenas was really cool, but it wasn't exactly a party mode. It was just a really smaller Apex, but they removed the giant map and they kept the guns in there. But it was really fun, great idea, and now you see it in kind of reworked things in mixtape and stuff like that. But again, this casual playlist of mixtape, we didn't get until March 2023 permanently, 4 years after launch. And by that point, the average Apex player had either become a movement goblin or left to play something else that didn't require an anime villain training arc. And that's the sad part, because mixtape is exactly the kind of thing Apex needs, and I think a lot of people really enjoy it. It has team deathmatch now, control, gun run. It's just got a lot of low pressure, fun things to play, and a way to actually enjoy the guns without spending half the match looting and trying to find them before getting jumped on and dying. So to sum up my first point, I think that the game got really popular very fast, and we didn't have a lot of different modes to consistently play. So the casual base went one way, and then the really die-hard player base went another way, which there's nothing wrong with wanting to be good at the game and getting better. I mean, I, for one, played 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 hours on different PCs and consoles on Apex Legends because I loved the game so much and wanted to get better at it.
Athlete.
So that leads me on to my next topic. Did you guys know that the car came out in Season 11, and then the Nemesis didn't drop until Season 16 a year later? That's a year in a shooter game without a new gun. That's crazy. And with maps, Broken Moon came out in 2022, and then a new BR map, E-District, didn't arrive until 2024. Why is the store always having new things to buy, and there's never anything new in the game to play? It was just so weird because there was always a new collection event happening, and it would be something that would be incredibly hype around Christmas or really insane skins that had heirlooms. But then you would realize that the game mode that they have in the event is the same gun run mode for the 13th time in the past 2 years, and they haven't really put out any original content. And that started grinding people down really quickly, and so a lot of pros and amateur players just left. All right, so for example, Apex has had over 30 classic collection events. A lot of the events were usually 24 cosmetics, a prestige skin or heirloom, and maybe a returning mode with a fresh coat of paint slapped on top of it to make it feel fresh. But real events are the ones that I include, like Evo shields, mobile respawn beacons, heat shields, and things like that. The one example that always used to upset me was the train event, the holiday event. The first one had the train and Christmas. The second one, Holiday Bash, train and Christmas. The third one after that, you guessed it, train and Christmas. I guess for my second gripe, it's really just that we didn't have a lot of actual content coming out. It was a lot of events with cosmetics and skins, but nothing for us to really play.
Suck my dick, chat! There it is, baby!
Wait, what is it though? What is it?
Not arrow shards. It's good. It's good. It's good. Now you get what you want. You get what you want. You need like the exotic shards now to get the other colors.
What the?
And now we have a lot of really good modes in Apex now, and that's why I think it's on the uptick and having more player counts. But again, at the time, in the dark days of 2022, 2023, 2024, it was looking pretty rough. Now on to my third and final gripe. I think that the game got a bit too homeworky. Does that make sense? Like, if you miss the game for, I don't know, 2 weeks, sometimes there would be an update and guns would change. So you might go and love to shoot the flatline, but then 2 or 3 weeks later, the flatline now has its damage reduced and the recoil is terrible, and now the Spitfire is really good. This would happen all the time, and I would find myself coming back and having to look on the internet and different Wikipedia pages what changed.
I have never in my life played a game like Apex Legends. Think if you want to be a pro Apex player, you have to do cocaine. I'm not even kidding. Start doing cocaine.
It was just a lot to kind of get into. So Apex did balance it recently, and they made a lot of the guns just more viable. So you can really just land anywhere and pick some guns up and start playing. Now, of course, all the guns aren't the same, and there's still some that are really terrible. The meta will change, but in general, it is just easier to jump into Apex and just get things and shoot, which some people don't like.
Lifeline! Where's me? Lifeline, use! Where's Lifeline?
Right now, the player base is looking really healthy, and we have had an uptick in 2025, 2026, but from launch up until 2024-ish, it was dropping pretty bad, and we, again, had those 3 issues that I think were plaguing the Apex economy, if you will. It was basically too homeworky, then there was just not enough casual things for anybody to play, and then the content problem. There was just so many recycled skins and events and payment options to do. It was no content, and people started getting burnt out. Overall, what do I think of Apex? I think it's definitely worth your time to play if you haven't played it in a while. Or if you have been playing it and you've been trying to get people to recommend this to them, send this video to them. Maybe that can convince them to try and not to lose their sanity playing this game again. But I, for one, have been having a pretty good time just with all the casual modes, more actual inventory in the game and things to look at and play and stuff. So it's a good time killer. I've really been enjoying it. But what do you guys think? Have you been playing it? Do you not play it anymore? Do you think you might jump back in now that you've seen this video, or are you going to totally avoid it? Let me know in the comments down below. I've really enjoyed making this video. I just wanted to kind of go back and look at how Apex has done over the years. If you would like to see me talk about more videos with things like this, Fortnite, or I don't know, Subnautica, just let me know and I'd be happy to take a look at what you guys are interested in. I just thought it would be fun to talk about. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time right here on my channel. Bye.